good morning everyone, guys. Hope you're well. Today is not much wind, that's a good thing already. I'm in Swiss Cottage. You can find me here every Wednesday in Swiss Cottage, London. And so today I want to give you a couple of tips if you are doing a sourdough starters. If you make your sourdough pizza, give you some tips to preserve your starter when maybe you forgot to feeding or you go away. You're gonna be famous now. You're YouTube.
Oh, yes, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Guys, if you want some vegan stuff here, we got lovely vegan option here. My friend Sarah, she gonna look after to you. Got some fish here. So what I was going to say, I'll give you some tips if you do sourdough pizzas. Even if you don't do it, it's good to know. Maybe it would be interesting for you for the future, and how to preserve, how to avoid to die, because sometimes I give my starters to many people. Sometimes they not look after properly, and the sourdough starter can die, so you have to feed him. It's like it's a live thing. So stay with me. I'm gonna give you a couple of tips how to prevent it, how to keep it longer. If you decide to go away for weeks, you can keep in the fridge without letting it die, because that's the problem as well. When you go to sourdough starter, you have to look after them. If you go away, well, it's a panic. Like you leave your dog alone, it's gonna die if you don't give any food. So I'll give you few tips for you if you decide to leave your starter for weeks in the fridge without touch it, or just to keep it preservative longer to let it die. Okay, stay with me. I'm waiting for my cameraman. And then I'm gonna show you a couple of very simple tips for you. Will make difference of your starter, and then it can start last much longer. Okay, see you shortly then. To maintain your own starter, I've been giving away so many times starter to my customer, and they say, Massimo, my starter is died. I didn't feed properly. I don't know, something went wrong. So today I want to give you few tips how to maintain your starter even a long term without feeding, because these are live things you have to feed it, because otherwise will be died and you have to start from zero again. So I brought something from home here. I got home probably around 40 kilos, but I just decided to bring a little jar here just to show you what I can give you to you to prevent you keeping your starter alive. So there's two tips. So first of all, I used to do before on my previous video 50-50. What do you mean? So 50% water, 50% flour. So now in the time I'm learning new things. So instead, for example, I'm gonna feed it with you now. So I got 150 grams of flour here, and water is around 130. So little bit less water than flour. Here you can see the starter. It's not bubbling like you normally see other place. It's got bubble, but it's really perfect just because it's got less water, but it's absolutely fine. So if you put less water, it's gonna make more watering outside on the top, which the water is sometimes cause you bad bacteria, so it causes you to die your own starter. So we're gonna feed it first, and then I give you them another tip in case you decide, for example, go away for a week or 2 weeks, you have to go on holiday, or you go your start in the fridge, and I give you the last tip. So now I'm gonna feed him with 150 mix of flour. I use wholemeal flour, a little bit kind of strong flour. I'm gonna put it in, and then I'm gonna put the water. I don't mix with the hand, I always mix with a big spoon. I'm trying to avoid to put my hand inside, also make very messy. What you need to do, you just mix together. That's a 2-minute job. So you feed him. The quantities all depend on you. So I put 150 grams, you can put 50 grams, you can put 200 grams, depends how much you use it. So I'm gonna mix it. You need to make sure that it's all absorbed. All the flour with the water, you have to absorb. We don't want any lumps. You can see, because the container is transparent, you can see what's happening. Okay, seems all dough, so always check if there's any flour. If you want to make more extra bubble, you can leave outside for a couple of hours. So normally you have to keep it refrigerated. So I'm feeding my starter. And you normally what you do, feeding, you close, make sure it's closed properly, you put back in your fridge. So the good thing is now, so guys, if you are maybe or forget to feeding or decide like me, I'm gonna go away soon for a few weeks. So what I do, if someone gonna look after your starters, so I go my wholemeal flour. That's the secret why when people ask me in the video what is the black spots in your dough, your pizzas, that's the flour I use for my starter, is a wholemeal flour. So what I'm gonna do now, look, this is mixed properly. I'm gonna pour inside. You wanna cover at least 2 centimeters. I wanna cover completely, and now I'm gonna show you with the camera. Okay, so now watch inside. So I cover all, so I'm gonna add even a little bit more. So roughly you have to cover at least 1-2 centimeters. All depends how long you're gonna be. I'm gonna go for 3 weeks away, so you don't have to mix it. Don't mix it. What you need to do, just shake it, make sure it's all covered like that. Okay, so you can see it's all covered in line. So you want to trying to avoid the water comes out from your starter, because that water, when it comes to watering dough in long terms, it creates bad bacteria. So I close it, and now I'm gonna put back on my fridge, and that can stay up to 3 weeks. I test for 3 weeks, possibly a month, and then your starter is gonna stay alive without feeding, keeping your fridge without touch it. It's not gonna die. So guys, it was my little advice and tips for today. So reduce the amount of water. If for example you do 100 grams of flour, you do maybe 80 grams of water, slightly less water, let it hydrate your starter. And plus, that's if you want to go away for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you cover with a wholemeal flour 1-2 centimeters up your starter. It will be absolutely safe inside the fridge. And that's, you don't have to worry, you know, because it's like a pet. This one you have to give a food, otherwise it's gonna die. So that way it's got a little bit food, slowly it's gonna absorb the water, the flour together, and your starter, your sourdough starter, is gonna stay alive for long terms of period. It wouldn't be enough for 6 weeks. It would be just, that's my experiment I done, is up to one month period. It is gonna keep safe. So hope you like this video, guys. Leave us a comment below if you got any question about your sourdough starter, how to make it, how long. So if you got any question, leave it in my comments below. I'm gonna reply to you. And thanks for watching. And that's my goal, to make my pizza unique. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.